Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss multiple choice questions on phylum Nematoda or Nemathelminthes. First one, elephantiasis or filariasis is transmitted by housefly, mosquito, bedbug, fruit fly. Correct option is mosquito. Which one of these is not a hermaphrodite animal? Ascaris, earthworm, hydra, liver fluke. Correct option is Ascaris. Beneath the cuticle in Ascaris lies a thin epidermis having scattered nuclei and no separate cells. This epidermis is multicellular, syncytial, aseptate, none of them. It is syncytial. Syncytil is the correct option. Ascaris can be described as free living, symbiont, ectoparasite, endoparasite. Correct option endoparasite. Special modification of Ascaris in its mode of life is segmented body, resistant cuticle on body surface, tubular body, presence of toothless lips. Correct option resistant cuticle on body surface. The roundworm can be called specialized and not degenerate with reference to parasitism because it is dioecious, it has no respiratory organ, it has a right uncoiled alimentary canal. The cuticle over its body wall is resistant to digestive juice of the host. Fourth option is correct. The cuticle over its body wall is resistant to digestive juices of the host. Filaria germ is a kind of mosquito protozoan helminth bacterium. Correct option helminth. Which parasite has no intermediate host? Fasciola, Ascaris, Tinea, Plasmodium. Correct option Ascaris. How male and female Ascaris can be identified? The posterior end of the male is straight while that of female is curved. The anterior end of the female is curved while that of male is straight. Posterior end of the male is curved while that of female is straight. Anterior end of male is curved while that of female is straight. Third option is correct. Posterior end of male is curved while that of female is straight. Ascaris is bisexual, unisexual, host marine. It is unisexual. Cynocytic epidermis is present in Ascaris, cockroach, earthworm, housefly. Correct option is Ascaris. Cuticle of Ascaris is an adaptation for parasitism, growth, locomotion, reproduction. Correct option parasitism. Peniosity arise from vulva of female Ascaris, cloaca of male roundworm, roof of diencephalon, cloaca of an amphibian. Second option is correct, cloaca of male roundworms. In Ascaris, a median rachis is present in vas deferens, oviducts, testes, and ovary, uteri. Correct option testes and ovary. Now the next one, the lips of Ascaris are denticulate, cartilaginous, smooth, bony. Correct option denticulate. Excretory organ in adult Ascaris are renate cells, excretory canals, nephridia, Malpighian tubules. Correct option is excretory canals. Oil of chenopodium is used in malaria, typhoid, tuberculosis, ascariasis. Correct option is ascariasis. Which one of these hatches out from an egg of Ascaris? Cercaria, hexacan, rhabditiform larva, cysticerus. It is rhabditiform larva. Maximum number of eggs a female ascaris can lay each day is 2000, 200, 20,000, 2 lakh, 50,000. Correct option 2 lakh 50,000. Epidermis of body wall of ascaris is stratified squamous epithelium, syncytium that is cynocytic, stratified cuboidal epithelium, mixed stratified epithelium. The first syncytium that is cynocytic. The final molt of rhabditiform larva of Ascaris occurs in human heart, liver, intestine, lungs. Correct option intestine. Body is unsegmented in mosquito, Ascaris, earthworm, scorpion. Correct option is Ascaris. In the life history of Ascaris lumbricoids in human host, the juvenile larval stage hatches out of the egg in stomach, mouth, intestine, lungs. Correct option is intestine. Porcheria bancrofti is transmitted by sandfly, ttfly, anopheles mosquito, Culex mosquito. Correct option, Culex mosquito. Sexual dimorphism is found in Hydra, earthworm, Ascaris fasciola. Correct option, Ascaris. After hatching from the egg in human intestine, the reptid-form larva of Ascaris undergoes typical wandering journey to return back to intestine in about 10 days, 60 to 75 days, 3 weeks, 1 week. Correct option, 3 week. Infective stage of Ascaris lumbricoids to man is fertilized egg prior to beginning of development, embryonated eggs, larva after third molt, larva after fourth molt. Second option is correct, embryonated eggs. Salivary glands do not occur in mosquito, housefly, cockroach, Ascaris, that is Ascaris. Female Ascaris lumbricoids is identified on the basis of straight posterior and common cloacal aperture, a presence of two spicules at posterior and presence of preanal and postanal papillae. Correct option is straight posterior end, which will usually be respiring anaerobically. Insects, insects living under soil, worms living in human intestine, fetus inside uterus, amoeba in stagnant water. Second option is correct, worms living in human intestine. Body cavity of an adult Ascaris is hemocoel, coelom, pseudocoel, amphicoel. Correct option, pseudocoel. Molting of second star larva of Ascaris occurs in intestine host, sand, blood vessel of host, lungs of the host. It is in lungs of the host. Sexual dimorphism is distinct in Ascaris because of penial post-anal phasmates, buccal margins, body color. It is due to penial Male and female Ascaris respectively have two testes and two ovaries, one testis and two ovaries, two testes and one ovary, one testis and one. Correct option, one testes and two ovaries. A pseudocoelom is found in Ascaris tinea fasciola earthworm. Correct option is Ascaris. Second star larva of Ascaris is found in human lungs, human intestine, human liver, embryonated eggs. Correct option is embryonated eggs. Filariasis is caused by tinea solium, fasciola hepatica, Ascaris lumbricoides, Vauchuria bancrofti. It is the Vauchuria bancrofti. Filariasis is caused by a type of tapeworm, roundworm, protozoan insect. It is the roundworm. Which one of these diseases is caused by a nematode? Filariasis, amoebiasis, leprosy, poliomyelitis. Correct option, filariasis. The posterior end of male Ascaris is flattened, curved, straight, coiled. It is curved. In Ascaris, eggs are fertilized in vagina, oviduct, lower part of uteri, seminal vesicle. Correct option, lower part of uteri. Eggs of Ascaris thus pass out of host body are fertilized, unfertilized, and unsegmented, unfertilized, fertilized, and segmented. First option is correct, it is fertilized. Roundworms differ from flatworms in having pseudocoel, circulatory system, longitudinal nerve cords, flame cells. Correct option, pseudocoel. Female Ascaris differs from the male in having pineal curved tail, longer body, none of this. It is the longer body. The first two stages of larva in Ascaris occur in body cavity, uterus, host intestine, eggs themselves. Fourth option is correct, eggs themselves. Amphids upon lips of Ascaris are organs of smell and chemoreception. Secrete saliva are adhesive organs, secrete proteolytic enzyme. First option is correct, are organs of smell and chemoreception. Sperms of Ascaris are characterized by motility, ability to induce meiosis in the eggs, absence of flagellum, long form. It is the absence of flagellum. The route through which developmental stages of Ascaris serially pass in man, outside, outside intestine, liver, heart, lung, intestine, outside. Outside esophagus, stomach, heart, lung, liver, intestine, outside. Outside mouth, intestine, liver, lung, heart, trachea, outside. Outside trachea, lung, heart, liver, intestine. First option is correct. Human beings become infected with Ascaris lumbricoids through contaminated food, soil, and drinking water, inhalation of dust, contact with an infected person, bite of Aedes mosquito. First option is correct, contaminated food, soil, and drinking water. Ascaris protects itself from effects of digestive enzymes of the host by means of anti-enzymes, cuticle, both of these mucus. Third option, both of these. First, juvenile larva or simply the larva of Ascaris is filiform, residium, microfilaria, rhabditiform. Fourth option is correct, rhabditiform. A rhabditiform larva forms in the life cycle of Hydra, liverfuge, Ascaris, tapeworm. Correct option is Ascaris. During its migration in host body, Ascaris passes through spleen, lung, kidney, skeletal muscle. Correct option is lung. Food of Ascaris in intestine of human host is blood, sugar, chyme, epithelial cell. It is chyme. Drug named alcopar is used in the treatment of teniasis, amoebiasis, ascariasis, filariasis. It is both in ascariasis as well as in filariasis. First and last moles of ascariasis in human host occurs in intestine, lungs, kidney, liver, heart. It is the intestine and lungs. Which is the correct answer pertaining to Ascaris? Larval stage of Ascaris is swallowed by cattle, which in turn infects human beings. Once inside host intestine, Ascaris larva develops directly into an adult without entering other organ of the host. Snail acts as a secondary host of Ascaris. Eggs of Ascaris containing second juvenile larva, when swallowed by man, become ineffective. Fourth option is correct. Eggs of Ascaris containing second juvenile larva, when swallowed by the man, become infective. Which is the correct? Just now, how many testes an adult male Ascaris possesses? Single, one pair, 10 pair, 4 to 5. It is single pair. The first and last moles of rhabditiform larva of Ascaris in human host occurs in lungs, heart, intestine, liver. It is in lungs and intestine. The drug used in ascariasis is chloroquinone, oil of chenopodium, tar camphor, sesame oil. It is oil of chenopodium. A coelom body cavity derived from blastocele is known as hemocele, schizocele, antrocele, pseudocoelom. Correct option is pseudocoelom. All intestinal parasites are aerobic, anaerobic, bisexual, very long. They are anaerobic. Infective stage of Ascaris to man is first juvenile, second juvenile, third juvenile, fourth. It is the second juvenile is the infective stage. Thank you. Again, we will meet in the next video with more important questions on the other topics.